Good afternoon, dear students. Today's class we are going to learn about history, third chapter in the earliest cities. Of course, dear students, now we can observe in our surrounding. So there were many towns and cities emerged. So there are so many, even in our country, even different part of the world, even in a different countries also. So in this class, we are going to study about the earliest towns and cities which were emerged especially in our subcontinent. So there were so many towns and cities especially. So today's class we are going to learn bit about the earliest cities. Now let us start to discuss about the story of Harappa. The story of Harappa. I think now you are getting the ideas. Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Chandaru, Duluvira, Chanudaro, and like that, Kalibangan, and so on and so forth. See, especially dear students, so how we are going to, because all these names, of course, we know at present, we know dear students, whatever we are actually known about, especially the present towns and cities such as Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Bangalore, Pune, like that. So here to learn about the ancient towns and cities which were emerged in our subcontinent so many years back. It's in the ancient time. So it was actually in the earliest period. So how can we know that? See, it's actually an accident because of course those cities now we cannot, but the remains whatever we were observed, the remains of the past such as buildings and other archaeological sources, so those are give us a lot of information to know about our earliest towns and cities. See, this is also the same when railway lines were being laid down for the first time in the Punjab. So, railway track ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ so in the Punjab area, the engineers stumbled upon the site of Harappa in the present day Pakistan. Actually, the Harappa is there no? Now it was belongs to the present Pakistan. See, to them it seemed like a mound that was a rich source of ready-made. So they were absorbed a mound, and afterwards, so they were very curious about, and even they were found their high quality bricks also. So that's what it was so surprise for those engineers, and so they carried off thousands of bricks from the walls of the old buildings of the city to build railway lines. So just what they were did know, so they were carried whatever the available the bricks, so to utilize in the railway lines, so they were brought also the thousands and thousands of bricks. See, many buildings were completely destroyed, of course dear students. So the condition of the buildings, almost all the buildings, so destroyed. Then afterwards, about 80 to 90 years ago, archaeologists found the site. The archaeologists, so they were found the site, and they were realized that This was one of the oldest cities in our subcontinent. Then afterwards, archaeologists they were came to know that that is about was the place which was actually found emerged in the olden days in our subcontinent. So as this was the first city to be discovered in our subcontinent, Harappa, it was one of the first city which was discovered by the archaeologists, and also it was one of the ancient city of our subcontinent. See, afterwards, all other sites from where they were observed the similar buildings and even the other things also. So they were found were described as Harappan. So the archaeologists, whatever the sites they were found and also the other things, even the surrounding also, then later onwards the archaeologists so they were described as Harappan. See, these sites and these cities which were actually found by the archaeologists so it were developed about 4700 years ago. So developed about 4700 years ago. See, of course, what was the special about these cities, which were found by archaeologists and which were emerged in the earliest period in our subcontinent? What was the special? See, many of these sites were divided into two or more parts. So this is what very the notable one that is about. So the cities were divided into two or more parts. See, usually the part to the west was smaller but higher. The part to the west, so that was smaller but higher. So archaeologists described this as citadel. Understood now? Archaeologists, so they were described this as the citadel. So generally, the part to the east was larger but lower. The part to the east that was larger and lower. See, this is called the lower town. This is called the lower town. So please keep in your mind, the part to the west was smaller but higher. The part to the west, so is smaller but higher. So this was described as citadel. Understood now? And the part to the east was larger and lower. Understood? So the part to the east it was larger but lower. So this is called the lower town. The lower town. See, dear students, very often Walls of baked bricks were built around each part. So, whatever it may be, we came to know that so the surrounding in the all the direction so they were actually used baked bricks and they were built wall also. Understood now? So there we can observe that the walls which were built by, I mean the which were built by baked, I mean the baked bricks they were used and built the walls around each part. See dear students, these bricks were so well baked that they have lasted for thousands of years. So those, of course, we all of you knows that the baked bricks very strong and even till today. So we are using to construct. We are using to construct the different constructions. So baked bricks only because the baked bricks it's so strong and we can use and the durability it's long, that's why. See, the bricks were laid in an interlocking pattern and that made the walls strong. So they, whatever they were used the bricks and the while constructing the wall, so the bricks were laid in an interlocking pattern and that made the walls strong. ಆ ಇಂಟರ್ಲಾಕ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ವಾಲ್ಗಳು ಸಹ ಬಹಳ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಸಮ್ ಸಿಟೀಸ್ special buildings were constructed on the citadel. In some of the cities special buildings so they were constructed on the citadel. For example, in Mohenjo-daro, in Mohenjo-daro. See here, dear students, a very special tank which we can observe in the Mohenjo-daro. So actually, this special tank it was called by archaeologists as the Great Ball. So the special tank was found in this site, okay, I mean in this city, and this tank was called by our archaeologists as the Great Ball. Okay. See dear students, here this was actually lined with bricks. So here also the constructors, our ancestors, so they were used so baked and lined bricks, and also dear students coated with plaster. Of course, nowadays we all of you knows about the plastic. After the construction or the I mean the finishing the wall by using the raw things, then we used to do plastic. So here the same trick was used in this also. So coated with plaster and made watertight with a layer of natural tar. So watertight, that means waterproof. ಸೊ ನೀರು ಸೋರದೆ ಇರಲಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ, ಸೋರಿಕೆ ಆಗದೆ ಇರಲಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಸೊ ಅವರು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಟಾರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸಹ ಬಳಸಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ವಾಟ್ was the technology so they were used and how they were well in advance by using all these the techniques. Understood? See, even there were steps leading down to it from two sides. So the great bath actually so they were used the line with bricks and coated with plaster and even made watertight with a layer of natural tar also, and also there were steps leading down to it from two sides. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಕಡೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನು ಸಹ ಅವರು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. See, while there were rooms on all sides. So ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಇಳಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ this is what a very special. So there were rooms on all sides. So surrounding all the sides, so there were rooms also. ಬಹುಶಃ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಪೂಲ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಪೂಲ್ ಸುತ್ತ ರೂಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ to exchange the dress and even to take a bath. So the same they were taught during the time. Then they were constructed all sides the rooms, and water was probably brought in from a well. So water for there, so they were actually brought from a well, and even and drained out after use also. See the technique whatever they were using. So even so there was the way to drain the once if they have used that water, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆದಂತಹ ವಾಟರ್ ಹೊರ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ಸಹ ಅವರು ಅವಕಾಶ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಕಲ್ಪನೆ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಅವರು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಿದರು. Perhaps important people took a dip in this tank on special occasions. So maybe some of the important peoples they may took bath on special occasions in this tank. So other cities, so this is what please keep in your mind, Mohenjo-daro, which was actually how the very special tank which was called as the Great Bath by the archaeologists, and how they were constructed this Great Bath. And other cities, so such as Kalibangan, Kali, so Kalibangan, and also dear students, Lothal. So these were some of the other cities, okay, so had fire altars. So they had fire altars, so where sacrifices may have been performed. Most of them may perform some of the different, maybe the religious or all other the rituals or sacrifices and all. So they may have been performed in that. So and some cities like Mohenjo-daro, Harappa and Lothal had elaborate storehouses also. There we can see one thing that is about the Great Bath understood, and even the so storehouses. Storehouses which we used to call as a granaries, which we used to call as a granaries. See, to store maybe the food grains and some of the other things, so they were used the granaries also, okay. So storehouses, ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಹೌಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಅವರು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಸಂಗತಿ ಸಹ ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿದು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಟು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ದ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಫುಡ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫುಡ್ ಗ್ರೆನರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ. So which we used to call as what we call the warehouses the present days, okay. Now let us discuss about houses, drains and streets. Houses, drains and streets. Houses, drains and streets. See dear students, generally houses were either one or two stories high. So with rooms, they were constructed many rooms also, built around a courtyard also, built around a courtyard. See, most houses had a separate bathing area. So each houses, the most of the houses had a separate bathing area, and even some had wells to supply water also. So some of the houses, they are actually had their own wells to supply water. ಇದು ಬಹಳ ನೋಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಸೊ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿದ್ದು ಕೆಲವು ಮನೆಗಳು ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಬಾತ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವು ಕಡೆ ಸೊ ಬಾವಿಗಳನ್ನ ವೆಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಾಣ್ತೀವಿ ಟು ಸಪ್ಲೈ ವಾಟರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. See, many of these cities had covered drains. See, this is what very interesting fact, and then the truth also. Even nowadays, we can observe in our villages or in our surrounding areas where we can observe the opened drainage system. But during that time only, those who are lived in these the different cities, so they were actually had covered drain systems. And notice how carefully these were laid out in straight lines. So covered drainage system anna honditru, although so which we cannot see that even in the present day. So that kind of plan that we can observe in the ancient cities. See, each drain had a gentle slope so that water could flow through it. So gentle slope. So slope ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ? So water can flow easily. The same they were followed. Understood now. And very often drains in houses were connected to those on the streets, and smaller drains led into bigger ones. So this is very common. How we are planning now. The smaller drains, so where they were led into the bigger ones, the same they were followed, and each house connected with these drains. So as the drains were covered, inspection holes were provided at intervals to clean them. It's very very interesting. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿಗೂ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಕಡೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ನಾವು ಅದು ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಕರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅಂತದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಾಣೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊ ನೀರು ಏನಿದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಒಂದು ಹೋಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ the dirty water, whatever it may be, the wastage through the drains. So to check those, to inspect, so they were actually arranged the different system, because so to inspect the drains had the holes which were provided at intervals to clean them also. See, all three houses, drains and streets, all three, these all houses, drains and streets were probably planned and built at the same time. So all these three houses, drains and street, so actually they were planned very well, and maybe they were constructed at the same or built at the same time, dear students. Now let us discuss about life in the city in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.